Proceed to Philippine Accreditation System for Basic Education or PASPE. The institutionalization of school-based management or SBM was strengthened with the introduction of the Philippine Accreditation System for Basic Education or PASPE, which was launched through the DepEd Order Number 64 to 2012. Accreditation, it is a process of self-evaluation and peer review to ensure the quality standards agreed upon by stakeholders are understood, implemented, maintained, and enhanced for continuous improvement of learner outcomes. So DepEd 2000 and 2013, the Philippine Accreditation System for Basic Education or PASBE Supplemental Guidelines to DepEd Order Number 83S 2012. So the Philippine Accreditation System for Basic Education or PASBE, it is a quality assurance mechanism established by the Department of Education or DepEd to evaluate and accredit public and private elementary and secondary schools. So PASBE ensures that schools meets national standards and guidelines, providing quality education to students. The agreed upon standards of quality or effective schools are grounded on the four principles of a child and community centered education systems or ACES, namely the principle of collective leadership, principle of community based learning, principle of accountability for performance and result, and last principle of convergence to harness resource of for education. So ang kaning principle collective leadership, it is a decision-making approach where multiple individuals share responsibility and work together to guide an organization. And also, it fosters inclusivity, creativity, and more informed decisions. The principle of community-based learning. So community-based learning, it is an educational approach that integrates community involvement and real-world experiences into the learning process. Then the third one is the principle of accountability for performance and result. So accountability for performance and result, it involves clear goals and expectations, regular monitoring and evaluation, data-driven decision-making, and consequences and incentives. Then last, the principles of convergence to harness resources for education. So convergence to harness resources for education, it refers to collaboration and coordination and various stakeholders to harness resources, expertise, and efforts. So the schools levels of school-based management practice can either be level 1 developing, level 2 maturing, and the level 3 is maturing, and level 3 advanced. A school that reaches the highest level of school-based management practices qualifies for an accredited status. These are the levels of practice. The level 1 is developing. So it means that the school is developing structures and mechanisms with acceptable level and extent of community participation and impact learning. Then the level 2 is maturing. So it also means that the school is introducing and sustaining continuous improvement process that integrates wider community participation and significantly improves performance and learning outcomes. And last, the level 3 is advanced or accredited. So it means that the school is ensuring the production of, if intended, outputs or outcomes and meeting all standards of a system fully integrated in the local community and is self-renewing and self-sustaining. Factors that contribute to school effectiveness. First, we have here human factors. This includes strong principal leadership. So, effective principal who provides instructional leadership, set clear goals, and foster a positive school culture. And highly quality teachers. Teachers who are knowledgeable, skilled, and committed to student learning with ongoing professional development opportunities. And highly motivated pupils with high expectations, and a supportive community. So we also have here non-human factors processes. So non-human factor processes, this refers to clear and shared vision and mission, focus, high expectations, and ambitious standards, emphasis on accountability, aligned curriculum, or optional utilization of resources and facilities, collaboration and communication, focused professional development, and global and future orientation. So, non-human factors processes, it refers to elements that influence systems, outcomes, or experiences beyond human control or direct involvement. These factors are exemplified by high-performing schools in the Philippines and abroad, and by the best education performing countries in the world. So let's proceed to the school-based management assessment tool. So school-based management assessment tool is an instrument used to an assurance effectiveness, and it's used for institutionalized to build the school's culture or excellence. A copy of this SBM assessment tool is an Appendix A. So, school based management tool is a framework used to evaluate a school practices in areas such as leadership and governance, curriculum and instruction, accountability and continuous improvement, management of resources. So, school based management assessment tool helps schools to identify strengths and weaknesses, develop improvement plans, and monitor progress. So, the heart of all these elements, both human and non-human, is the school head. The leader School head, the leader. This means that all these factors that contribute to school effectiveness come forth only with a dynamic and transformational school leader. So that's all about my report. Thank you and God bless.